What is up? How is it going? How you doing? How you mom and them? We are officially live on not only Facebook but
Mhm.
on YouTube, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
For those that did not check us out last weekend, unfortunately, with the program we're using to go live in multiple places, if you comment on Facebook, we cannot see who you are. However, our remedy for this problem is we're using my screen as a camera from my phone so I can watch StreamYard in the comments and also watch Facebook in the comments. So pretty trippy. We got
hmm
3 different lives going on. So
It's also weird to see your face on multiple screens at
yeah,
once.
yeah, it is.
So
Especially with the fact that we're flipped over here, but
I
not
know.
here. But so we will be able to see comments on Facebook, YouTube. I know there's been some new people that have followed me, and I just made my first video today. It's
Oh, on
easy.
YouTube?
It's be easy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you did.
Literally, all I did was I copied what I put on TikTok to YouTube
I gotcha.
and Instagram because I already had the content. So why make multiple
Mhm.
videos? Just hate the fact that it's a TikTok. so people know that I kind of cheated.
You have to click on the live on Facebook in order for it to show comments. Otherwise, comments won't pop up there.
Right here?
No, just click on it
Mm,
and then
I
mute
gotta
it.
mute it.
There you go.
Muted. This is all new for us. So. Sorry. It says we got 2 people watching. So.
I was gonna say also, Chris has been like, "What's this new technology?" So,
Hey, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. There's been a whirlwind of new things to learn and discover this week. And I made my first QR code. Because I'm this many. QR code is kind of cool though. Just finding the right website and being like,
I knew it was
URL generate. That was cool. Oh. So what is up, people? We got lots to talk about.
Yeah.
Kickstarter went live today, finally, even though it was supposed to be past review yesterday. Apparently, they just had a few that they had to review. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Kickstarter. Not like a big company or anything. But even knowing that information, I was very frustrated because you give me a due date and you don't do what you're supposed to do by the date. I was raging inside a little bit and outside. Just not on here. You can ask her.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "It's Thursday. It was supposed to be approved today. Why is it still not approved?" I was like, "It's 8:00 in the morning. Number one."
My time. So I don't know what it'll show on the YouTubes. So right there. But I guess it just dings automatically when you have subscribers. I don't know. I have no
idea.
clue.
It should.
We're frozen on Facebook. So this is why I don't like to do this shit. Okay, I think it's catching up. There is some hardcore lag.
Yeah. Give it a second.
Pull it up on your phone. See if it's as bad as what we're seeing on our end. Facebook users, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's just Facebook being stupid through my browser.
Oh, there it goes.
So we're going to refresh. Hey, there we go. Caught up. There's just some lag. Hopefully you guys didn't see it on your end. Too bad. Now, like I said last week, the main drawback that I do not like about using StreamYard, which don't get me wrong, it's very cool that we can stream in multiple places. We had to upgrade our subscription in order to be able to do that, but that's another story for another time. But with Facebook Live, you can actually invite people like from your group. It's like it'll say Bob, Shirley, and Daniel are online right now. Go ahead and invite them. We don't have that option with StreamYard. Be cool if we did, but I don't know how they would integrate that.
I don't know.
Still don't know what I'm doing. We're not going to do the dreaded at everyone.
Or try not to anyway.
I'm not doing it. I've been cutting that out of groups possibilities for me over the last couple of days because I don't like it. Says we got like 3 people watching. I don't know who. Wonder if you can tag people on StreamYard.
We do the at symbol.
I didn't know if it would work that way or not. It's not popping up.
And looks like no.
Well, got an invite button right here. Oh, that's to bring people onto the live. Brand, what's this? Oh, change the color. Well, I'm gonna play with some stuff. Hey. I like classic.
We'll quit looking.
Show headlines. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Huh.
You can add our own logo. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't see a logo. It didn't pop up.
Oh no, it changed your little picture up there.
Oh, that's cool. Overlay. Countdown. Background. Blue, stop looking.
He's like, can't stop, won't stop.
That'd be cool background. Oh, I don't see it.
Nope.
Apparently we don't have that option. Okay, that's fine. Backgrounds aren't visible in solo layout. You can crop solo layout. We're going to hide that. Background music. I don't think we're playing any background. Doesn't say we are, so all right, cool. Back to the comments. What's up, Dopey? What's up, Lauren? Kevin.
Not sure if Chris knows he's live.
I sure do. I just don't know what I'm doing.
He was messing with stuff on this.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So, this is Mo Avelina. You guys just get to either see my face or see me chat on the Crispy Donuts lives, typically. Hi. So if you guys didn't see my Kickstarter for this knife, this is the Apex Arc titanium frame. It's a frame lock. deep carry pocket clip, CPM 154 blade, modified sheep's foot. I don't remember what we put in the description. It's been a long day. I had a lot of stuff to do earlier, so my brain's going blah, blah, blah. And then it's got my brand on the side of the knife and my logo on the pivot. So yeah. And because I'm just a really awesome guy.
And so modest.
There is a link to the Kickstarter for the YouTube's peoples. I've posted it all over Facebook today. So if you're watching our live on Facebook, it's on my profile, it's on Alina's profile, it's on Tony's profile, it's on Lance's profile.
It's on Zach's profile.
It's on Zach's not profile,
well,
his group.
Yeah, so
it's in our group. So he's around. It's also on my Instagram. So
I would have shared it on my Instagram, but Instagram banned me for no reason. Like I think it was just because I was inactive on Instagram, but I can't access it.
Hey, what's up, PNW? And also, I want to say for those of you on the YouTube side that like subscribed to me when I didn't have anything to show, thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, thanks to Zach, I think I had like 33 subscribers, and then when I checked today, I was down to 26, and I was like, oh. But I have no content.
You have no content, you can't complain.
I can't really be surprised. Yeah, so we've been doing the EDC Facebook thing for 4 years. 2019.
Yeah.
And we've done tons of stuff. So we actually both, even though this is a little beat up, we both sew hanks. So I embroidered my logo, like a Mario logo of my logo. First YouTube subscriber. Hell yeah, Dopey.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, CDC. Luke, Drew, and Zach are awesome people, and Zach's actually our admin on Facebook. So Zach's been helping me out with stuff for years. In fact, like this was a design that he did for me. And then of course I decided to take the Mario fabric and video game fabric and sew them together. We've done tons of hanks. I've got more hanks that I need to sew, but with my job, I do designs and embroidery and screen printing 3 days a week. So like by the time I get home, like the last thing I really want to do is sew or embroider. But we just got a bunch of hats done. We're getting ready to go to a show
next weekend.
There we go. Getting ready to go to a show next weekend. As long as your car isn't jacked up.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that too. I didn't realize that if you didn't look at it after you subscribed, then.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any content for anybody to look at, so there's that.
But now you do.
So. Now I do. And the live video will be there. We go live every Friday, unless something happens. Like we do a date night or something like that.
Or just life happens.
We've made bottle openers. So this is a 1 of 1 titanium puzzle piece Hyperion. Damascus, not titanium. I mean, technically it's titanium.
I mean, it is titanium, but get it right.
It's Damascus. And we've done copper, brass, stainless, titanium. There's a couple copper Damascus, Mogutai out there in the wilds. We've done one challenge coin. We've got a bunch of hats that I've done. I've got more hats.
We've got poker chips,
patches,
ranger eyes.
Which we'll have more patches at some point.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that this might make a badass patch, but I'm kind of partial. So with this hat design, that's obviously my logo and Black Star Designs BSD. So I literally drew that, like the BSD. That's my own handwriting. And then at work, I loaded it into Corel and then modified it a little bit and then digitized it and then embroidered it. Really like my job. It's cool to be creative, but also hurts the being creative at home because you only have so much creativity in you in a day. So I get home and I'm like, man, I got knives to work on. No. So yeah, y'all got any questions for us or got fun stuff to say? I think Maddie said he was working. Had a good chat with him earlier, so hopefully we'll get some of my arcs into reviewers' hands.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
That's the plan, at least. We're not as entertaining as Luke and Zach, so I do apologize about that. Luke muted me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And they were doing what we're doing to where they were simulcasting in YouTube and Facebook. Mm-hmm. So I went into the Facebook.
Speaking of.
What's up, buddy? So I went into Facebook and started making fun of Luke's facial hair. And he was like, I don't know who this is. And I said something else, and Zach was like, that's Chris. And I was like, hi.
Luke's facial hair? What facial hair? Lauren says she's listening while driving. Yes, do not type and drive.
Yeah, be careful.
And then PNW said, oh, they're a CDC.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Unsubbed.
Hi, Luke. I didn't want to assume it was you. I was like, it could be Luke, could be Drew. I don't know.
I still stand by what I said. So
I just need Luke's like mustache and goatee to connect. Because the way that his goatee is that it splits in the middle. So he's already got like the Hogan stash already started. And he would look so badass with a Hogan stash, especially being CO.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would do it, but she doesn't like it.
Kevin said I always look way homeless with a beard.
This is a newer thing for me. Up until we went to Blade, I actually had my beard down to about here.
Yep.
And I got back home and I was like, man, it's too hot.
Oh, my bad. Listen, all I'm going off of is names on here, so my bad. I do that all the time at work, so don't feel bad. There's a person that I was emailing. I don't know who this person is, and it was Tracy, and I kept on saying she, and then I was like, and then the note said he, and I was like, oh well, yeah, that can be a guy's name. Oops. I know, but my bad.
That's probably why it's not that popular anymore, because guys are like.
Stacy's another one too. Stacy's.
Stacy used to be a really popular name.
I've worked with several guys named Stacy, so.
But yeah, between like just life in general, and I have a motorcycle, so it was like flopping in the wind, getting all tangled and stuff. And I was like, you know what, we're gonna start out fresh. And I had my clipper set to the largest setting, and it decided that, no, we're going to go closer than that. So this is actually where I wanted to be, and it's been a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's been over a month.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months. So.
Yeah, almost 2.
But like once it starts like growing out, like it grows pretty damn fast. We'll never go back. I like having a beard, especially if it's longer, but once it gets to a certain point, it's just gotta take care of it. It gets all tangled, and you get to the point where over it, or at least I do. Then start fresh, grow it back out. It'll always grow back.
True.
Unless you got something funky going on. There are 2 likes, and I'm one of those.
Can we please hit that like button? He's telling everybody else too.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't think we have anybody watching on Facebook.
No, Daniel popped in for
Yeah.
a minute, and it doesn't look like anybody's on.
We had a
but-
couple people on Facebook, but
Well, you know, Facebook people pop in and out usually. So.
for sure. Staying at a solid 5 on YouTube. I dig it. Yeah, we up until I guess this year, we had an Etsy. I think we still have a website.
We do.
It needs to be updated by Ed.
Yeah, it does. I don't think.
As soon as I hit that like button.
I don't think it's. We still have it, but I don't think it's active.
Maybe it's bigger than yours, Luke's and Zach's combined. Zach can grow like a pretty decent beard. He just doesn't like it. It's like I give him shit all the time. He's like, "Oh yeah, time to trim my beard," and I'm like, "Come on, bro, just grow it out."
I would imagine that this time of year, a long beard, would
It
get
gets
very hot.
especially where I work at. Because, like I said, I work for a mom and pop embroidery and screen printing place, and I'm the youngest person that works there, and I keep it warm, keep it real. It's like I had sweat like dribbling down my beard, and I was just like, It's like, 'cause I'm apologetically missing from the chat. Yeah, typically whenever we go live on Friday nights, he'll pop in after a little while. And then after we do this, then we do rooms on Facebook. So if you want to be a part of our group, like I said, it's been a long day, excuse me. Our group on Facebook is Ace Collaborative.
Here. Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. There we
Spell check. There we go.
There we go. I live by spell check because I cannot. So that is the name of our group on Facebook. So if anybody wants to join our group, we usually do drops in the group. We're kind of restarting again with like the Kickstarter and trying to get us some equipment that we need, like a mill, stuff like that. To where I can start doing custom folders.
Laser.
A laser would be really awesome. Freaking laser. That'd be cool.
At some point.
Yeah. Not sure the exact length. I assume 14 to 16 inches on my beard. Basically half of Luke, believe it or not, is taller in person than what I thought he was. I got to meet him at Blade, and I think he might actually be a little bit taller than I am. I was expecting him to be short.
Listen, I don't gauge people's height because everybody's taller than me. So it's all the same to me. It doesn't matter if you're 2 inches or 20 inches taller than me. It's all the same.
So I know you guys have only seen me sitting down. I'm 6 foot tall. And I would say that Luke is every bit 6, if not 6'1". I was not expecting him to be that tall. I was like, damn. Because in videos, like, some people look taller, some people look shorter. You got that?
Yep.
I'm sure it's one of the people on YouTube's.
Yeah. Chris is 6 foot and I'm 5'1.5", technically.
5'5".
But I say 5'2".
Because Louis says it. I'm only 5'9". Shenanigans, sir.
So yes, everybody's taller than me. He said I'm only 5'9".
Shenanigans.
Maybe he was wearing his heels that day. I wanted to meet Luke at Blaze Show, but I never caught myself looking down that far.
We had a whirlwind this year at Blade. So
Yeah.
Last year at Blade, I was on Voodoo Resin's table, Matt, and I stayed back behind the table for like 2 seconds. And the rest of the time I was running around getting materials and meeting people. And so this year I didn't have a table. I wasn't on anybody's table. I was strictly, I'm going to go see some people, talk with some people, shake some hands, and get some materials for making stuffs. And we only live like 3.5 hours away from Blade.
Mhm.
So due to inflation and the fact that we have 2 dogs that we board anytime we go on these trips, and the inflated hotel rooms at Blade Show, because they know they can, we were like, nah. So we got up at like, 7 o'clock that morning,
Something like that, yeah.
drove down to Blade, got our tickets, stood in line, which was stupid. We never stayed in line because we usually have like the
Cat passes.
cat passes. Finally get in the door, met up with Drew, and we didn't meet up with Drew. We met up with Jenna and CG.
Mm-hmm.
Had a couple places to go check out. Went and saw Drew, Luke, which Drew and Ariana we met last year at Blade. Gave Luke a big old hug. Gave Drew a big old hug. And then went on our merry little way. And we went back to the CDC booth twice.
Yeah.
When we left, we went and got dinner. Then we went back to the pit. The pit, for those of you that don't know, is the lobby of the hotel where they do Blade Show. And so everybody hangs out there. It's a massive party. Everybody has fun. And we stayed around till around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like 9:30.
And then we bounced and went back home. We got home at like 1. And we were zonked.
Yeah.
It's the only time I can make Luke jokes without a timeout on table. Sorry, Luke. That's funny.
Yeah, your watch said that we walked like what, 15,000 steps?
15 miles.
Oh, 15 miles.
15 miles.
That's right. That's what it was.
We were so sore the next day.
Yes.
But we had fun. We were able to save some money. We got to see some people, which is the biggest thing about going to Blade shows. You get to see people. I got to play with a Riot gravity knife that I cannot afford at Damascus on. It was really pretty.
It was pretty.
Ended up getting a CRKT fixed Razzle, however you want to say it. One of John Graham's designs, which was like the only thing that I wanted to get from Blade. And then I got some handle materials. I got to see some cool stuff. So good time was had. But we were tired.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. But hopefully next year we can do more than one day.
Hopefully next year we have a damn table.
I mean, that's fine too. But the one day thing.
No, that was awful.
Yeah. It was a lot for one day. I cannot afford as a regular fare at Blade Show. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this year, so I started a new job last year, like right before Blade last year.
Yeah.
And last year we were fine. With the company that I work for now, I only get paid once a month. So that's cool because, you have a nice paycheck, but it also sucks because all of your bills come out of that paycheck for the next month.
You got a budgeting is not fun.
Yes.
Nor are we good at it.
So that's another wrench that gets thrown into us going to Blade now we have to make sure not only do we have enough money for Blade, but we have money when we come back.
Yeah, $1,300. That would do it. So to give you all a little bit of backstory, I know you've kind of heard a little bit about me and what I've done and where I started at. So the whole reason why I wanted to get that John Graham design, and actually last year at Blade, John Graham design from CRKT, it was the mini Razel Cliff.
Yeah, Razel Cliff or Razzle Cliff.
Yeah, either way. John Graham taught Kirk Mayberry how to make knives. Kirk Mayberry does KM designs. He makes beautiful knives. If I had mine on me, I would show you, but it's in the cabinet and I'm kind of wedged in here. Kirk taught me how to make knives. So it was really important to me to be able to keep John's legacy, because he passed away last year right before Blade. Steven Wilson, what's up, man?
Ranger.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, I did a thing. That's a Kickstarter for it. It could be yours. Also, on a more serious note, how are you feeling, man? I saw that you've been in and out of the hospital, which is no bueno. But yeah, so John Graham, I got to meet him several times, and he was a great guy, even better maker. And when he passed away, it kind of hit a lot of us in the knife community pretty hard. Not me, Becca has. Oh, I thought it was you, bro. Well, shit. How's Becca doing? So yeah, before John passed away, he had like 8 designs ready to roll out with CRKT.
Mm-hmm.
He had cancer, so he knew it was happening, and he got all of his ducks in a row, thankfully, before he passed away. But good dude, amazing maker. Same thing with Kirk. So then I started tinkering with knives and stuffs and designing, and here we are. Having complications from a gallbladder surgery. Well, that's not good. Tell Becca we said that we hope she feels better and we love her and miss her. We miss you too, bro.
Yeah.
We should video chat at some point. Maybe you could jump in the rooms. Yeah, we're still doing that. Oh. But yeah, I'm insanely grateful for Zach and Luke and kind of pushing me towards the YouTube side. Speak of Maddie, see, I thought you were at work, man. He might be.
Did you have to buy much equipment to start in knife making?
No. I got lucky. I was right down the road from Kirk's shop. So he let me use his shop as much as I needed until I kind of got my feet underneath me, so to speak, which I'm still trying to get my bearings.
Boo.
I've just come across good deals here and there. So for the longest time, I was using a 1x30 just to like clean up my handles and stuff like that. And then I would go to either Kirk's shop or my buddy Josh's shop that lives in Alabama. And he has a full shop of anything and everything you may need or want. He's actually a knife smith instead of a knife maker. And then I was lucky enough to Coppershed Metalworks, I think is what he goes by.
Yes, I think now.
Ryan Forbes is the owner of that group, and if you're not in it on Facebook, like he makes some really cool stuff, and he's a great guy. His whole family's amazing. They did a GCR, so a good cause raffle for me to get a grinder. So I have a why did the name escape me? I have a K&W.
Hold on.
I think it was a K&W.
It's not. Hold on.
Are you sure? Something close to that. Anyways, they did a GCR so I could get a grinder. And so I've got a 2x72 now. Next step is a mill. Logo on the pivot. It'll be CPM 154, full titanium, standoffs, deep carry pocket clip. My name, or the name of my company, and ciao. Also comes with a box.
And
an embroidered knife pouch. Kickstarter's up, bro. Need to find a shop like that near Huntsville, Alabama. Can't do much in an apartment. So Josh Howard, he's in Rogersville, Alabama. That's about 45 minutes away from Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is find him on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. Message him. His shop is open for people. AMK. I was close. I was close. I have an AMK grinder, which is a simulcast GLF. You said that, Zach. So we had to upgrade our membership so we can actually simulcast in 3 locations.
So we could.
I love the logo. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
I have to do instead of only fans, it's only feet though, because Chris loves to put his feet in pictures.
I got them Flintstone feet.
Every picture he takes, it's always like his foot is somewhere in it.
So I don't know how to do it on here. I don't know if I need to. I know I've got it on the computer, but oh well. Anyways, the logo only farts. the logo, which I don't think Alina has a copy of the logo, the original logo. So what it was is I took a nautical star and basically like cut half of it off in a way. So like where it's white and black, I just kept one of the colors. So it came up, had a point, came over, had a point. And like it was cool and it looked fun. It was something that I did while I was in college. Where's my box? Where's my payment, bro? You call me out like that, I'll do the same. And it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I went to school for graphic design and like really big into design. And I was just like, meh. And it was for a clothing company. It was a Black Star Rockwear. Mm-hmm. And it was going to be a clothing line for bands. I never did anything with it. So when I was trying to figure out my logo and company name, when I started doing the knife making stuff, I was like, Black Star. Hell yeah, I'm already Black Star. Oh yeah, dude, we still got the box. It's all taken care of. Message me, man. So between talking with Zach and me pissing him off because everything he did, it didn't grab me. Not to say that he's not an amazing artist. He is an amazing artist.
Chris just likes to be a pain in the butt.
I was looking for something specific and I didn't know what that was. So between him and I, we came up with that logo and I was like, that's perfect. That's the Black Star. And so changed it from Black Star Rockwear, which still may be a thing at some point. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit against the wall, see what sticks. Turned into Black Star Design Co. And I didn't, or Black Star Designs, I didn't want to be Black Star Knives or Black Star Knife Co. or Black Star Metal, because I didn't want to put, nobody puts baby in a corner. Anyways.
Zach said, always pissing me off. That's what you and Luke do best.
Hey. What's up, Lance? Hey, Winchester. Zach made my YouTube logo. Zach's really good at what he does. I mean, good portion of our Hanks, several of our designs have been done by Zach. So
yeah,
even though I've pissed him off and we've gone back and forth and there's been like 7 versions.
But the star on your hat is red.
So, that was Zach that made that comment. Mm-hmm. So you already know the story.
Yeah,
our colors are black and red, and him and I had an argument with the first round of hats that I made. In fact, he's got a blue Digicam hat with a red star, and I was like, "Dude, it's Black Star. The star's got to be black." And he was like, "No, it doesn't. Shut up." And I was like, "Okay."
Steven, we're also streaming on YouTube as well. So we're streaming.
Where else is the video streaming? I don't see anyone else.
We're streaming simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube.
Hey, what's up, Dwayne? If you don't mind, I shared the link to this live everywhere it could. Yep. Don't mind at all.
Do it. We appreciate it.
Because It's not like we don't have some hats or anything or knives or
Oh, Steven asked for the link.
for this YouTubes. If you go to YouTube and you type in Black Star Designs, I should pop up. Subscribe.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
So cringy. So cringy.
I've never said that before, so it felt really weird.
So cringe. Which is even cringier. Just to say cringe instead of cringy.
It's not cringe, it's smart.
No, it's cringe.
Oh, I said it wrong. It's like, don't forget to like, follow, and hit that subscribe button.
On TikTok, it's just like and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, people be like, oh, follow me over here. On TikTok, they'll just point to it. If you like this, don't forget to hit that follow button.
See, Zach, you're lucky we're on YouTube for the first time. Because if we weren't, I would say some things.
Luke has unsubscribed from you like 5 times just in this one live.
Oh wait, no, that's Luke. I thought that was Zach. My bad. You're actually hard to find on YouTube for some reason. I had to look through my subscriptions, couldn't find it in the search. It's probably because I haven't done anything with my YouTube.
Hold on, let me look on my YouTube and just see if I can search for you.
I searched my name, Chris Early, and there's like 15 other Chris Earlys that popped up.
Yeah.
And so if you put in Black Star Designs, it should pop up.
Let's see.
Oh, Black Star by... That's a good song. Wow.
Yeah.
See, you're not even subscribed to me.
No, I'm
Wow. What's up, Steven? You see the love? You see what's going on here? My wife's not even subbed.
So
There's a Black Star knife that has a ton of videos.
What if I can't find you by searching that?
I don't know. I guess I could make another QR code for my YouTube.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't know why Black Star Designs is not popping up for people. Yeah, I thought that was so creepy. It's like, we found Chris Early. He lives in blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the?
That's also weird because I thought that was you.
Holy shit. There's a Chris Early 8214 that looks a lot like me.
I was scrolling past that. I thought it was him, and it's not.
Number one fan right here. Sub before your wife and Zach. You just need to rename the YouTube to Flower Power EDC.
Here we go.
Gross.
Subscribed.
Just
there.
a bunch of feet pics.
Don't give him any ideas.
I'll do it.
I had to search Chris Early. That's what I did, Steven. But I found it. I subscribed just for the. I subscribed.
Hey. I'll have to make a video specific for YouTube. Just look. These are the infamous Flintstone feet. I'll watch my feet be put on like somebody's OnlyFans or like a sex video or something. I'm like, well, made it. I'm just not making any money off of it. Tongue punch in the fart box, EDC.
Jeez.
It's like what was it? Off of Family Guy, like Wiener and the Baby, or what was it when Brian and Stewie did the radio show?
Oh, I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
That's all we need to do. We need to get a soundboard. So where Luke has his clown, we just be like, bow, 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 bow.
It's all fun and games to have a soundboard until one of our cats decides at 2 o'clock in the morning to jump on it.
All this feet talk, but no foot show yet. So disappointed. Brown starfish, chocolate starfish,
Blue knot. You can even abbreviate TP. Luke, that's not family friendly. How's that going to look to all the PG fans?
I mean, if you guys want to see my feet, I'll show them. Like, I know Luke hates feet, but
How are you going to listen? Let me scoot out of the way so he doesn't kick me. Stretch it out.
Oh, there we go. There's the feet. Oh, there's the moneymaker. Tongue punch could mean.
Could mean talking. I was PG.
I put my sock inside out. Damn it. See, this is what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm doing.
What?
Just in life. No idea what I'm doing. Whew. That was a nice stretch. I need to start stretching more. Yeah. Also, it doesn't help that this chair is like 10, 15 years old. Sweet, thanks. I just finished. Giggity.
By the way.
No, this wasn't the original chair that I had in high school.
I thought it was.
I thought it was as well, but this was mom and dad's old computer chair.
Okay.
So it's like 10, 15 years old. So it's like just holding on barely for free. You guys.
Luke said, "Do the truffle shuffle."
No. Maybe on Monday, if I go live with you guys, maybe we can do it together.
There you go.
Or all three of us can do it, or all four of us, whatever the situation may be.
Truffle shuffle gang.
I love Stephen Wilson. He's like, what?
Yeah, he was like, what? Steven shouldn't be surprised by any of this.
Hell no, he shouldn't be surprised. He's known me for years.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I have no shame. Do this. It's a good idea. Okay.
I'm good, fam. I just wanted to show you how I feel 24/7.
So Luke said that he's doing an intermittent fasting diet.
Okay.
He said that he is going on like 48 hours not eating.
Ooh.
So he's doing an initial fast, and then he's gonna eat some stuff, and then fast, and then eat some stuff. And I was like, I can't do it, man. I like food too much.
I've just been eating a lot of protein, a lot of fiber. Protein, and then just being mindful of the calories that I put in. So I'm trying to lose some weight.
Package just came in. Kiggity.
But I wouldn't be able to do like the fasting.
I hit 48 hours at 7. Gah. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you. So they weighed me today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down like 3 pounds.
Hey.
I don't know how because I haven't changed anything. I just thought it.
For Luke, it's more of an intermittent slowing.
Damn. Also, and I'm sure you probably already know this, Dopey. From what I've seen, I don't personally know because we don't have any kids, but I've heard from a lot of people that like after you have a kid, it's incredibly hard for not only the mother but the father. It's really easy to put weight on. So
it's really easy for me to put on weight now, okay, and to lose it.
Said it's easy to put weight on and to lose it.
It's not easy to lose it. It's easy to put it on.
Fix it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm confused.
All you have to do is be like, oh, I'm gonna stop eating. I don't know, like what's something that you eat? I'm gonna stop eating sausage once a day, and then you'll lose like 15 pounds. I do it, and it's like you've gained 2.
I can't help it.
That's why I like don't really do the fasting because it's like.
That's what always used to frustrate you anytime that I would go to the gym because I would go to like one gym session, I would come back home and be like, drop 5 pounds. She was like, how? That's a double entendre. It's a double entendre. If you've watched The League, You're welcome.
The entendres, the double entendres.
I have no kids, NITs, but Luke doing good. Yeah, Dopey, whenever you get settled in Huntsville, we're definitely going to have to meet up, man.
Yeah, we don't live that far from Huntsville.
He's moving to Huntsville.
Oh.
He's moving from a town that's over by that town that we visited for the first time. Florence?
I mean, yeah, we went to Florence. Most
It's over by Florence, I believe. And he's moving to Huntsville.
okay.
No. Kids are the best, and there no downside. Pop one out. Come on. That's how we get you.
Like, I see videos on YouTube, and some of the videos I'm like, oh, I want a baby right now. And then other videos I'm like, I'm good.
Got to throw it out. Got to make another one. So we have 2 dogs and 4 cats. So we basically that's right. You're moving from Florida. There was another guy that lived in around Florence, Alabama. Yeah, so we have 4 cats and 2 dogs. So it's pretty close to having kids, especially with both of our dogs being healer mixes. They're toddlers.
Pretty much.
So that makes life fun. And they egg each other on, which is the worst.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you should go destroy that box of Kleenex. Are you sure? Do you think? Yeah, go do it. And it's just bits are everywhere.
Blue, quit licking. Bro.
And the old man Blue likes to lick everything.
He'll sit there and lick the carpet in our bedroom. And he just, I don't know.
He's what, going to be 8 this year? Or he's going to be 9 this year?
8 this year.
Be 8 this year. So he's getting up there. He hasn't slowed down, though. And then Ruby is 2.
She'll be 2 this December.
That's right. So, still a puppy.
Yep.
Damn.
We like to read out the comments. Don't ask us why. I think mostly I do it because a lot of times Chris isn't paying attention to comments. So I just end up reading them and then he'll read them out loud. So I don't know.
You have kids, just be prepared to taste both poop and pee in the near future. Is that poop or chocolate?
Look at what if that had been poop?
Another good movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Dopey, what are you going to be doing in Huntsville? So I know you said there was some shenanigans with your job situation. Hey, Blue, come up here. Come on up on my bed. Come here. Come here. Come here. Show your beautiful face. This is the old man. Yeah, I love you too.
Here, there's a diet where you taste those same things.
Jesus. You gremlin dog.
Yep.
He's like, we weren't done.
What's up, bro? Hi. Don't lick my ear, please. I already have a job lined up running low voltage wiring for a Facebook data center.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Didn't know they were getting a Facebook data center in Huntsville. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Especially with all the rocket shit that they have in Huntsville. Also, next time we go to Huntsville, I need to get a Trash Bandits hat.
Okay. Next time we go to Huntsville, we have to go to Rural King. Because I didn't realize that there was a Rural King in Huntsville.
Oh, yeah, we do need to go to Rural King.
Plus, we got to get a metal barrel. And they have those at Rural King.
Yep. And wheelbarrow.
Yeah, we'll see how much they are at Rural King.
There's also a 511 in Huntsville. That's where I got my hat.
Mm-hmm.
says, "Don't thread on me," and it's got a sewing machine. And I was like, I have to have that.
Welcome to YouTube, Mr. Miss Early, where poop is always relevant. I mean,
isn't that
when-
just life?
I
in
was like, when
general?
is it not?
The
Poop.
The funniest thing you can say, fart.
I was gonna say, poop jokes and fart jokes are always still hilarious.
Good to go.
I was supposed to start on the 14th, but since my current job is a douche, I'm hoping I can start sooner.
Yeah, I saw what all you were saying earlier in the CDC Live. So his current job asked him to stay past his date and said, "Hey, if you stay longer because we have this to do, or I need you to do this, or whatever,
Mhm.
I'll pay you X." Well, when it got down towards the end of it, the boss said, "Nah, we're not doing that," which pushed back him starting at his new job.
Yeah.
It's just been
Yeah.
it's been a riot fest for Dopey today,
That's a bunch of BS.
for sure. Hey, if you're gonna get up and get yourself another one, you should totally get me one.
I'm not.
Should totally go get me a leg too. Poop is always relevant. Poop's always relevant, period. I never already said that. I didn't even finish this one. Hope everybody missed that. I legitimately do have a hole in my lip, so.
Good job.
I do have my lip right pierced. Dribble on my shirt. Damn it. No, we appreciate all you guys like coming in and hanging out with us, especially for this being our first live on YouTube and Facebook. Pretty cool, y'all. Thanks for the live. I'm at work and boss is headed in. Must get off YouTube. Have a great night. Hey, have a good one, PNW.
Have a good night.
All right.
I heard you say have a good night, so.
So did Dopey say he was like in the process of moving? Like, is he literally?
I don't know. He just said he already had a job lined up. He said it. Definitely being tested today, except the drug test I was supposed to take that fell through too.
Yeah. Yeah, you were supposed to do a drug test today, and like the place was closed.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's just having shit luck. But like they said earlier, like it's not going to be sucky forever. Got to go through the storms to see the rainbow, or whatever people say. Wolford Brimley, diabetes. Wish we could put like videos and stuff while doing this.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, just put up random shit. I don't know. Luke and Zach always share things. How they do this? I don't know how. No, Zach uses his phone like I am, but he uses a separate app. So I don't know what that is. Oh.
You can share your screen.
Oh. To my, well, I mean, yeah. I'm just,
You just like to tab to share.
I'm just looking, okay? Damn.
You're gonna make stuff freeze up again if you
Probably.
by clicking buttons.
I might. I don't know. How else am I gonna learn?
Do it when you're not live.
How else am I gonna learn?
I'm driving up with all my stuff tomorrow and driving back to Florida on Sunday, then hopefully flying back to Huntsville midweek.
Whew. How long of a drive you got? So I don't know where that's at in Florida.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We just took a trip down to Florida
In the end of April.
end of April. That was a long trek.
Yep.
So we live about an hour south of Nashville, about an hour north of Huntsville. So it took us through Chattanooga, through Atlanta, all over, and where we were going is over by Sebring. So it's like pretty low on the state.
I mean, it's like midway.
I mean, it's like 3/4 of the way down.
No, it's
But-
not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You test me when we have a computer right here.
So-
Sebring. Okay, so I guess it's not really a half, but it's not really 3/4 either. I thought Sebring was like down here.
No.
Okay, so I mean half-ish. It's like 3/5. Say we were both wrong.
Okay, I'm fine with
Gotta
that.
get through the starfish to the prostate. God.
So now we're there and back.
I'm north of Tampa. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we went to Frostproof, Florida, which there's nothing there. But yeah, it's right next to or right above Sebring, and we stayed in Avon Park.
This
So
is a fun town. There's nothing there.
no, nice little area.
A lot of orchards, though.
Yeah, a lot of orchards. I have a lot of family that live in Florida, but I have family that live in Tampa, Orlando, and Miami. So those are like the three main areas of Florida that I've been to.
We went to Orlando on the way back,
Hmm.
which was interesting to say the least.
The land of Disney.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not just Disney.
It's
Disney's
Universal.
Disney is a big part of it. My uncle lives in Orange Park. So we went, instead of going straight up, we went around, hit Orange Park. And then we went from Orange Park to Fort Benning, Georgia, which my dad and I used to be stationed at Fort Benning. And then we went from Fort Benning through Georgia and Alabama and then back up.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip.
It's also a really long trip. And the next time that we decide to drive that long, we're not going to do it straight. Like, drive halfway, stop, stay, spend the night, and then drive the rest of the way.
The joys of getting older.
Yeah. In my 20s, I could probably have done that all in one problem. But
I mean, we did trips like that when we were in our 20s.
I know, but now it's like, I can't do it anymore. My back hurts, my legs hurt, I'm tired. Like,
we got home. We left Florida at like what, 11 o'clock?
yes.
And we got home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was fun.
Yeah.
It's also really interesting. Like I said, my dad was in the Army. I haven't been to Fort Benning in 20 plus years. And whenever you go to a military base, anybody can get a pass, but you got to go through. If you do it online, it's a lot easier. But basically, they have to run a background check and make sure there's no issues. And we got all that. That was when we show up to Fort Benning at like 10 o'clock at night, and they're like,
They're really confused.
"What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Well, I used to live here, so I kind of wanted to show my wife like what it was like." Blah 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 blah. And they're like, are you staying here?" And I was like, "No, no, no, no. We're just gonna check everything out and then go home." And they're like, "It's night," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, we know, you know."
The
And
guy,
they're like, "Whatever, go on."
the guy was like, "You're not going to really be able to see much at night."
But as you would expect, the base has completely changed. Not really, but I mean, like I said, that was 20 plus years ago, so the base was different. I don't remember where I used to live at. Apparently, we were a couple exits up from where we used to live at.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the way
So we
that
weren't-
the way that the base is set up is that I-10. Is it I-10? I think it's
think
I-10.
so.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Ends at the base. So after you get on the base, then you have like a couple exits of like where to go on base. So apparently, once we crossed the gate, we were supposed to turn off of either exit 1 or exit 2. And that's where we used to live at. Exit
Okay.
3, or was it 4? Where we went up, hit at the hospital.
Where we got off on?
Yes.
I can't remember what exit it was. It was an exit, like the main where the main stuff is on post.
But that's what I'm saying, where we lived off of, I don't even remember what road it was. Apparently it was off of exit 1 or 2.
Okay.
But
Oh well.
we went on to main post instead of
Yes.
doing a lot of NCO housing, which their housing has definitely stepped up, at least for the officers.
Yeah, they have some nice houses.
I told you the officers' quarters were awesome. That's where we started out living at, was on main post. What's up, Joe?
Hi, Joe.
Lauren, I was going to say, with all your Starfish references, even if you're not a fan of, why do I keep on forgetting names?
I don't know.
Chocolate Starfish hot dog flavored water.
Limp Biscuit.
Limp Biscuit. That CD still holds up.
You're talking about Starfish, and I was gonna be like, Patrick.
Lately. If you guys haven't seen it on YouTube or TikTok, like the AI crap that they're doing, to where they'll have Plankton sing My Chemical Romance, or Patrick Starr sing somebody else's song, like, is hilarious, and it sounds awesome. Heard today, or was it yesterday, Cartman singing Evanescence. It sounded like Cartman. And they did it a cappella too, which was like even worse. Yeah, it was a good CD.
Yeah, it is.
AI is getting a little crazy.
It is.
It's not getting.
It's
That's the thing that a lot of people fail to understand, is that as far as like the civilian world goes, we're just hearing the tip of the iceberg. Like, technology that we're hearing about now is about 10 years old. So there's no telling, at least on the military side of things, what all they have and how much it's progressed, which is terrifying.
he said, okay, it's crazy. The wonderful things we never knew we wanted, all thanks to AI.
Mm-hmm. What's really crazy about it is that now, because of AI and how much it's progressed, artists can make a whole entire album and never sing.
Yep.
Producers can make an entire movie and not have to pay a single actor.
They can bring actors back and dead singers back.
Yeah. So like, we could potentially get new music from Chester Bennington, or
Kurt Cobain,
or
Jimi Hendrix,
dude from Hair of the Dog, or Temple of the Dog, Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
So like, it's insane. Unfortunately. What all that entails, we'll see.
Well, Paul McCartney already said that they're gonna do
Welcome
at least
back, Zach.
a new Beatles song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. I don't think I like it. Also, I feel like that's just me getting old. Like, I don't like it. It's new. It's different. I don't like it.
There's not room for both of us to be curmudgeons.
You mean, isn't there?
There's not. Thus, our first YouTube live. I'm like, what's this new technology? I don't like it. Get off my lawn. To patent every musical combination. Jesus. Also, if that's loud for you guys, I'm sorry. It's
The chair.
chair. Hell yeah, you did. Giggity.
That's what she said.
Telling you, a soundboard would be fun. But instead of doing traditional sounds, I would literally just have movie quotes done by the actor who quoted them. Like that Arnold soundboard that I had on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. It'd be awesome. It'd be amazing.
It was an awful Arnold impression.
I mean, I didn't say it was going to be good.
He said, oh, it's in there. All right. All this technology, we still don't have a new album from Milli Vanilli.
Oh, that hurts.
Girl, you know it's. Girl, you know it's. Girl, you know it.
That was such a bad video. Because, like, the one guy played off, and he's like, I'm going to still do all the choreography. And the other guy is like,
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands? But we're showing our age. Oh, have you seen the newest thing on TikTok?
Probably
Apparently, there was a 6th founding member of NSYNC that was under conservatorship, and he's just finally been allowed to go live and tell his story. And I'm like, that shit was photoshopped.
Yeah.
Literally, the picture was photoshopped.
I lived it. No, there was not.
I lived it. There was never a 6th member of NSYNC.
Those guys were used and hung out to dry.
Oh, dude, all boy bands were.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not just boy bands. Anybody that worked with the producer that did NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like all
Britney
the big
Spears,
names,
yeah,
Britney Spears,
he did
like,
all of those.
Use the artists bad. And they're just like, okay, we're done. And why do you think Britney Spears is so messed up? If that's even really Britney Spears.
There's a lot of conspiracies about that on TikTok too. Every now and then when those videos pops up on my For You page and I'm like, well, I'm here and might as well watch it. Like,
let's check it out. I love conspiracy theories. Some of them are a little bit far-fetched, but it's still really interesting to think about. Not to say that I'm a conspiracy theory guy, but it's interesting. I think it's crazy that we still don't have anybody watching on Facebook. Really, Ruby? She's under the bed.
I don't know if that
Blue's passed out.
I don't know if that was her Blue snoring, but I guess it was Ruby.
It could have been. I don't know. Our viewers are dropping.
Quick, show your feet again.
No. So, Link in bio to the merch shop. Not really.
I would say, except for we don't have a merch. And the only link that's there is for the Kickstarter. So
And yeah, the only link in my bio on TikTok is for the Kickstarter. But I don't even think I have a bio on YouTube.
probably not.
Something else I gotta set up. I wanna jump between lives on my phone, shall return after dropping a like, and love with brother Chuvan. Cool, man. If we're not still here, sorry. We usually go live for about an hour and then jump off of this and open up the rooms on our Facebook group. It's collaborative, by the way, which was posted in the chat earlier. So you'll have to scroll up. Shameless plug. Oh, the zero.
Everybody's like, okay, enough with you.
These guys are ridiculous. You don't know the half of it. Yeah, so I don't know. We got somebody watching. I don't think it's on the Facebook side.
No, that's not.
Almost rocking chair.
Almost.
Or it snaps. Is that where you show your feet? I showed my feet earlier. But yes, there's been some.
But also he's driving. So I don't know if he's still driving.
There's been some feet showing in the rooms on the Facebooks. Am I the only one left? Yes, sir.
Well, Lauren made a comment too.
So I guess
there's two people,
but it's just showing us one.
But YouTube just has one.
So YouTube is about as bad as Facebook.
So I guess there's two of you.
What's some bands you guys are listening to right now? Show you mine if you show me yours.
That was the sneak preview to get us hooked. Exactly.
Get the first one for free.
Exactly.
After that, I'm gonna have to charge.
That's what the OnlyFans.
Every dealer gets you.
Apparently, you offended Link because he's like, you said that and he bolted.
He's like, gotta go. Crazy ass animals. Why did you turn off the light in the living room?
I didn't turn it off. It wasn't ever turned on.
That makes sense.
The sun went down.
Number 1, number 2 fans are still here, and we appreciate that. It's about just. Yeah, I just looked in there and I was like, God, it's black.
Yeah, it's called The Sun Went Down and we didn't turn on the light in here.
I didn't know. I didn't realize. Just saw Mudvayne, Guar, Coal Chamber, Non-Point last weekend. Oh, dude, I got a killer story about Non-Point. I'm sure Zach has like 3 because Zach's literally met every musician.
Yeah.
Which, not saying anything about Zach.
Jealous.
Zach lives in a great part of the country for meeting musicians, and he's got an awesome story for a lot of people. I would love to see Mudvayne live. I've never seen Mudvayne live. Stop it! There's no reason to be like that to the kitty. Anyways, so Non-Point. I'm actually friends on Facebook still with Elias Soriano. I have messaged him a couple times. He messages back. He's a really great guy. Their drummer, Rob, not so much. But that's his personality. I get it. So, 2010-ish, we used to live in Paris, Tennessee. And we would always go to shows in Clarksville, Tennessee. The place that we usually went to doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But Non-Point played a show there while we were going to college. So actually, no, this wasn't in 2010. This would have been 2012, 2013. I was actually working at a digital magazine with a guy that I knew while finishing up my bachelor's degree. I didn't really do much content creating, but I was part of the magazine crew. Actually, I was listed on the website for a while as like being a member of the production team. So I went in there and he wanted me to have an interview with Elias and the rest of the band. I said, cool, no problem. I didn't really have any credentials, but because of the way that I am and being a really good talker, especially after I've been drinking a little bit, we get onto the tour bus with Nonpoint. Now, the coolest thing, besides interactions and shaking everybody's hand and getting to meet Rashid and their old guitarist who's no longer with them. I'm friends with him on Facebook too. He's out of Wisconsin, I think. I don't remember his name. Rob. I don't remember what the bassist's name is. And then Elias. The tour bus they were using was one of Pantera's old tour buses.
That was pretty cool.
So I got to sit where Dimebag sat, and like you get on the tour bus and it feels electric. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So we get on the tour bus and we're talking with everybody, and like everybody's pretty cool. Rob was a dick. And we get to the back of the bus, and I just start asking Elias questions. And he's answering them, no problem. I'm taking notes and shit. And we ended up getting a guitar pick from Rashid.
Yep.
I don't think we got anything from Elias, but like it was really cool. And article was never wrote. Nothing was ever published. I just have a really cool story.
It was really cool. And we have pictures too. So.
I have pictures with Elias. And the other really cool thing that we had happened in Nashville, and I got to meet Hailstorm. So that was really cool.
Story there is that we were
so pissed.
We were at this bar, okay, and it was right across from Bridgestone Arena, and there just so happened to be a Preds game that same night, and the Preds game was just getting done, so people were starting to leave Bridgestone, and I told Chris, hey, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. He was like, okay, cool. He was standing at the bar. I went to go to the restroom, come back. There's this really tall girl talking to Chris. And I'm like, immediately, like, who is this? So I walk up to Chris and I'm like, hey, put my arm around him. And he just looks at me. He goes, do you know who this is? And I look up and I see this chick and I'm like, no. Like, and he goes, it's Lzzy Hale of Hailstorm. And I was like, oh shit. She looks completely different in person because,
she's super tall.
Not all the makeup and everything on. That
super tall.
Super tall. Super nice.
Her and her brother are both Packers fans.
Yep.
So we were talking about the Packers, which was amazing. RJ Hale literally is the animal. Like, he is crazy. But a great dude. Lzzy, the biggest sweetheart ever.
Yeah, she was super nice.
Super nice.
I think she kind of knew, like, at first, like, I was a little pissed. And
we're back up to 5.
But, no, she was super nice. And obviously, once I realized who it was, like, oh. Then I started fangirling out a little bit. But.
I was already there when you walked up. I was just like, oh, my. Lzzy Hale.
But they were at the Preds game, and they walked over to the bar. It no longer exists in Nashville.
Unfortunately.
But, it used to be a rock bar.
It was a rock bar. It was awesome. First place that I moshed. Mm-hmm. Only place I've ever moshed because I'm old. And that shit hurts. And I was a little drunk. A bar tab. Oof.
It was also a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Hurry, I'll start the rooms, hop on stream. Okay. Just message him. Yeah, so got to meet a couple famous people. That was pretty cool. We were friends with a band out of West Tennessee they're still playing music, but their lineups changed. We got to hang out with a lot of really cool people and a lot of local bands around the Jackson area. Clarksville.
Yep.
Unfortunately, a lot of those bands don't exist no more. So, somebody on Facebook.
I only mosh once too.
What's
never
up,
again.
Louie? Louie. You didn't mosh. You're too short to mosh. You just got pushed around.
That's why I never moshed, because I was like, I'll get trampled.
What's up, Louie? How you doing, man? So we are live not only on Facebook, we're also live on YouTube. Not saying it's a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Got new hats in. Just a few, just a couple that I've done. Did them yesterday.
Yep, yesterday.
Couple designs, just a few. This one came out looking badass. So if you want another hat, Louie, let me know. I got you, bro. And for the YouTube peoples, this is one of my knife models that I designed. I just want to make something like super simple, pretty easy to carry. Too small to mosh for sure. I was bullied. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just like you're going to be bullied by Kayla whenever you try to erase her. Because physics is not on your side, man. She got longer legs than you, bro.
Unless he does what I do and he just gets.
It won't matter. She's got a longer stride than he does. It'll take 2 steps to her 1.
You just got to move your legs double time.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm hoping if everything works out, Kickstarter's going on. Never do that on a knife, by the way. Kickstarter's going on, so I'm hoping if everything works out, then not only can I get myself a mill, but I can also get a big boy embroidery machine. So might be doing knives and hats for other groups and YouTube's peoples and what's nots, because I love what I do. So cool for like a group like Savage Patches, be like, hey, we need hats. Cool, I got you, man. Just send me the art, I'll digitize it, and done. Make our own patches in house. Bruh. Trying to come up. Cats are going crazy.
Yep.
I still like how the pink turned out. Still like the way that pink shows up. That looks pretty cool. In my opinion.
Yeah, mine is over there.
I thought you were going to wear yours. Leave me out to dry? Damn, girl.
Listen, I didn't subscribe to you till tonight, so.
And for custom hats. Shoot me a message, man. Hey. Matchy. How comfortable are those hats?
It's a hat.
Well, those are the different ones. That's not the mesh back. Let me see it.
It's probably too small for your head.
Oh, it's way too small for my head. What's going on here? Oh, wrong side. Hair's going all crazy.
Unfortunately, with how busy I am this weekend, I can't stay till the end. Any other weekend, and I would be here the whole time. I'm running out of time to finish packing.
Oh, dude,
understandable.
You're good, man.
We get it.
Oh yeah, that fits good.
Uh-huh.
Nice and low.
Yeah, I don't have like the weird like gap in between.
I may have to go get some more of these. I may. But with my big head, I got to take it down to like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sit nice and low. That feels pretty damn comfortable. A little small, but I need a jobby first. I mean, yeah, bro. I know you do. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, boo. Would you have it on like 7?
I don't know, whatever it initially came on.
Maybe that? I don't know.
I think so. Yep.
2.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about those hats is if you've got a bigger head, like you really got to open it up, and then it like because with me for it to fit comfortably, I have to have it on 1, so that instead of being straight, it's going. That's no bueno. Kickstarter's up for 30 days, man. Make it happen.
Money doesn't come out until it's funded.
And if it's not funded, it doesn't come out at all. So,
Yep.
Do you want to roll the dice?
Just put it on your credit card. It's fine.
Well, I mean,
don't do that.
You could sign up for one, and if it doesn't get funded, then the money doesn't come out. You want to roll the dice? How lucky are you feeling?
Not financial advice, by the way.
Hell no, it's not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I will make you go broke. I'm good when it comes to numbers, but like being on a budget and like doing the responsible thing, that's not me.
That's why I pay the bills.
Yeah, for sure. So I'd be like, oh, you got paid this month. Oh, I'm going to do this to my bike. I'm going to do that to my bike. I'm going to do this to my bike or whatever else I want to do. How are we going to eat? Shit.
Yep.
I'm only feet. If that ever becomes a thing. I'll cook with my feet. That's a thing. I can put on OnlyFans.
You cook with your feet, you're cleaning up the kitchen because it's going to be a mess.
Hell no. I'll have to pay extra to watch me clean the kitchen.
With your feet?
No. I'd fall on my face. But yeah, Dopey, if you're still here, like, huge Mudvayne fan. Here recently, I got on a Parkway Drive kick. Kill Switch Engage always has my heart. Quit licking, you old douche. I mean, he is. There's a lot of really great bands out there. Beartooth is awesome. Amity Affliction is really good. I don't know, man. I listen to all sorts of stuff. Ice Nine Kills is awesome live. Seen Slipknot twice. Okay, cool. Korn is good live. I've seen them twice. Stained back in the day was awesome. They're coming out with new music. I've seen them live. Thanks to my ex-girlfriend, I actually got their first CD signed, which was pretty cool. Seen Breaking Benjamin live. 3 Days Grace live.
Should I give you a hat, Blue?
There was a band out of Nashville that doesn't exist anymore called Legion. They were awesome. And you can find their first CD on Spotify. So I've played it many a time.
Need to get some little doggy hats and then embroider them, and then we can put them on Blue and Ruby and have like little holes in their ears come
take
through.
Take a family picture.
Take a family photo.
I mean, I can embroider anything. You know, they'll both hate it.
They'll absolutely hate it, but it would be adorable.
You're gonna train the damn dogs for a photo.
I mean, Blue, look, I can put the hat on Blue. He just, because it doesn't sit right on his head, he can just take it off. He's like, well, look how good that looks.
Jesus.
You just need your head and it has little holes for your ears, bro, and then you'd be all set.
I mean, he is smiling. Hi, Penelope. What are you doing, little bee?
I just don't think he likes it because it doesn't sit right on his head.
I mean, it's a possibility.
I know.
He's like, put it back.
Look, guys, look.
Jesus. Little pea.
It looks
This
so
is-
good with his hat.
This is one of our kitties. This is the newest of the brood. Her name is Penelope. and she is a midget. We think she's part munchkin because she is over a year old, so she's not going to get any bigger than this. She's pretty small. We call her Penelope Plankton.
Or Lil P, because she's.
I can deny it no longer, for I am small.
I'm really glad you didn't do this, but you should have been like, yeet.
No, I put her down softly. I didn't eat the kitty. Not on YouTube Live.
No kitties were harmed in the making of this video.
Only cat I've ever eaten is too old to eat now. So I know, bro. Gizmo's old. Gizmo is our oldest. He's a Siamese mix, and he's 17 years old. He's a little wobbly, but he still goes to the bathroom and drinks water and eats food. What's up, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
So we're going live on YouTube and Facebook, and I just showed off a bunch of hats that I've been working on, and there's a Kickstarter for my my folder that I designed. Yeah, we're just hanging out, talking.
Trying to get Blue to model a hat, and he's just not having it.
Yeah, so depending on what we find out on Monday with Alina's car, we may have to change some plans, but the plan right now is that we'll be at Ryan's. I will have my folder with me and a QR code to the Kickstarter. So can you not? Can you not, bro?
Just flailing around in the background.
This is what we gotta deal with daily. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I would say this hat would be for sale, but this is like the fourth one that I've embroidered for myself, and this was the last one we had in the shop. So it's mine. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. Super stoked to finally be able to shake your hand.
Oh, nice. He's coming?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Maybe be able to get some cool stuff from. Maybe.
Should be able to. I was going to say this week, if you can.
I'm planning on doing some hanks.
I was just going to say put some money aside. I don't know if that's possible.
In this economy? It'd be nice. I'm gonna try and see if I can get my raise. Why is everybody raging right now?
I don't know. I'm going to be super busy for the next 4 to 5 days.
Same. I was super busy today trying to run errands, or I would have been in the shop sweating my balls off because they got super hot here. And it's supposed to be super hot tomorrow, so yay. But I got some knives that I got to clean up and make sure they're presentable, and I got to finish mine that I'm working on for myself, so we shall see.
I'm off the real job all next week.
Nice. I got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is my normal schedule. But Monday, I got to take Alina's car up to go get looked at because potentially she's having transmission issues.
Hooray!
And before we drive 9 hours, I want to make sure that we're going to get there okay.
My car's making this really weird sound.
Or we're going to be taking my car.
And if that's the case, pray for us.
Hopefully we get there.
And then get back.
At least we're not taking my truck.
That's true.
I think my truck would actually make it there a little bit better than my car. It would take us a little bit longer in my truck because it does not have the giddy up and go.
Yeah.
But it's like what anybody says. Man has plans, God laughs. We have plans to get me another vehicle. It just really all depends on how things go. I've got a buddy of mine that's got a Ram 1500
I think so.
and a full size cab, all that stuff. He's a mechanic, so he's taking care of it. It's got some miles on it. It's a little bit older, but it's a full size truck. And my plan is to get that from him and then drive it for a little while and then potentially trade it in or whatever I need to do. But with the with the Kickstarter, we will have to get a business license. So that truck, if everything goes according to plan, will be purchased by the company. We'll see. I don't know.
Hope it's not the transmission in my car, because my car is 2007. Well, I bought it in 2017, but it's a 2018.
And it's paid off. We just paid it off like 2 months ago.
Yep. Yeah. So fun times.
That gets complicated. What, transmission or business license?
Or buying something with
because
the company.
yes.
Truck for the business. Yeah.
Well, what my plan is that I want to get a full-size truck so that eventually at some point we can get a camper, like a pull-behind camper, which will be purchased by the business as well. It'll do two things. It'll save us a lot of money on the hotel rooms, and we can also take the dogs with us, which saves us on boarding. But with getting a used camper, so you can be like me. Exactly. That was the long and short of it. Problem with the camper is obviously it's going to be used. So there's going to be some things that we have to upgrade and clean up and redo and all that stuff. And I want to put solar panels on it, so we don't necessarily have to have it hooked up at a campground, but everybody can be comfortable. So we'll see. Yeah. Like I said, man has plans, God laughs. So I'm not holding my breath. Cargo trailer conversion. Oh. I've seen the horse trailer conversions, and they are nice. Really nice. I can't afford it.
Gotta make sure the doggos stay comfortable and in the AC on hot days.
And heat on the cold days.
Yep.
Less important than the AC, because you guys got fur, so even though you're spoiled. Bruh, what are you doing? There isn't a single thought going through that head, is there? Oh, okay.
He's like, you're going to take me on trips? Yeah.
Put a shop in there in a bed. We've talked, excuse you. We've talked a lot about having like a toy hauler and putting a shop in the back of it instead of it hauling toys. We've talked at length. Message me and I'll send you a link. Okay, cool. Appreciate it, man. I think that was still Robert. Just an 8x20 cargo trailer. I don't know why it didn't show that message.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're live on YouTube and on Facebook. So with the program that we're using to go live in both, it just says Facebook user, but we also have the Facebook live pulled up so we can see who's talking. So there was a comment that we got on one side, but not the other, so it tripped me out. Sorry. Yeah, it's like we've got a really redneck setup right now. So my camera is the phone, my phone, and then I'm running software to use my phone as a webcam, and then we've got StreamYard to put our stuff on YouTube and Facebook, and then we got Facebook open. We'll get a webcam at some point.
Gotta have webcam for only feeds.
Yeah, it's true. No, you don't. Just use my phone.
Would it be better with a webcam?
I mean,
Then you could charge premium.
the quality of cameras now on phones. I don't think it would be better. Get a GoPro. We had a GoPro and we sold it.
Yeah, because I never used it. I got it whenever I worked at Verizon. I won it.
Yep. Only what? Only fans, but just my feet. So
Only feet.
only feet.
I'm sure there's somebody with a foot fetish out there that appreciate your feet.
Unfortunately. But I'm getting paid, so
Gotta make some extra money somehow.
shaking my head.
Don't judge.
I could do shop videos of just me in flip flops. Like, yep, I'm working on this knife. Hopefully I don't burn my toe. Look at those toes. Don't grind in flip flops. Please. It hurts. Trust me. Crocs are acceptable. Especially if you wear socks, because then you got another layer in between the hot embers coming off the grinder and your feet.
Crocs with socks.
It's the only way to do it. So comfortable.
He said I may have to leave now.
So comfortable. I'm sorry. Looks ridiculous. I get that. It's comfortable. Oh, we've been live for almost 2 hours.
Wow.
It's crazy. Well, I don't have anything else, do you? So we're going to shut this down. We're going to open up the rooms. It's not going to be immediately after this because apparently we have to have a meeting with Zach. So thank you, everybody, for being on our first simulcast live. Luminary 0777 and
Luminary 24.
which is for our Facebook group. Sorry, YouTube peoples. We love you guys very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we'll see you next Friday. Deuces.
Bye.